Hi everyone, I'm Dennis. In this video, I want us to take a look at the new planar tracking feature in Filmora 14. Let's hop on to Filmora. So I'm going to open Filmora here, and the first thing I do is import my clip. So we're going to take a look at two examples. I'll start with one for a billboard. We are going to add our clip onto the timeline. We're going to match the sequence to the media. Now this is a bit of a lengthy clip, this 12 seconds. I'm going to shorten the clip in order for this to be quite fast. Let's work with around 4 seconds because this is tracking. So our goal is to place an image right here and change the billboard sign that says Trust Jesus. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to stabilize this footage. We're going to select the footage, head on over to video, under AI tools, we scroll down to stabilization. We turn that on and click analyze. Now, once stabilization is done, you can choose to switch between normal, strong, or weak. I'll stick to what is currently there. So that works for me. The next thing we do is to enable planar tracking. Now the feature is under video, AI tools, just above stabilization, we have planar tracking. I'll go to planar tracking and enable that. Now the best option is to use advanced. We can click on advanced. There is a green rectangle. Now this green rectangle is supposed to be the plane surface where you plan on tracking, or rather inserting the new object. So I'll go to the first frame of my video because I don't want to track backwards. On the first frame of my video, I'm going to adjust the planar tracking mask to fit the surface properly. So I'll just do the adjustments here. Now that is my mask. The next thing we're going to do is choose our accuracy. On accuracy, I prefer going with high. And after that, we can start to analyze. Now, software will do this depending on the length of the clip. It might take a bit longer. That is why I went with a shorter clip. And if you notice a place where it goes off, you can just stop and adjust the mask. Let's say, for example, let me do a small adjustment there. Now, when we do that, you realize it creates some sort of a yellow keyframe on the timeline. That is to show you there was an adjustment done at that particular frame. Now we can go ahead and track forward. So yeah, our analysis done. The software has analyzed our surface. That is what we have. Now the next step is to introduce what you want to place on the surface, on the plane surface. Now my preference on this is to maybe put a video here, a video in the background. So how we're going to go about that is to click on link element. This means you link the element that you want to replace. So I'll click here and import a video. I'll use the freeway video. I'll shorten the clip to the length of our clip, just like that. And if we play this, it is masked perfectly, or rather it is tracked perfectly. Now the only thing we can do is probably just make some adjustment to this. It looks a bit stretched out, so I would probably just go to video, then basics. I'm going to reduce this in order for it to look a bit more realistic-ish. Maybe reduce that and introduce a background. Introduce a background of maybe a color. Yeah, say color greenish, or no, let's do black. Oh, black is fine. So yeah, now when we play our video, the surface is tracked successfully. Now let's take a look at the second example where we track an image. I'm back to Filmora. So we're going to import a clip. This time we're importing a clip of an alleyway, and I'm going to drag this onto my timeline, match the sequence to the media. Now I'm going to reduce this as well. It's a pretty long clip, so let's say up to there. Yeah. Now we're going to put an image on this wall and this wall. So I prefer splitting. I think splitting is better. So let's split the first bit of the clip. So up to there, I'll make a split. And then split that up to there. So these two clips, we're going to use these two clips. The reason I split is because I think it's easier to analyze the single clip, because if we were to track the whole clip, it takes longer. So just easier that way. Now, next step, video, AI tools. We click on this video, then we stabilize, click. That is pretty fast. Next step, planar tracking. We enable planar tracking and hit on advanced. We're going to put something on this wall, so I'll adjust accordingly. Just trying to align that according to perspective. I hope that is correct. Yeah, that's okay. So we have that. We can track that with high accuracy. Next step is to analyze it. Let's analyze the clip. Yeah, and it's done. So when we play this back, our surface is analyzed. The next step is to link our elements. I'm going to import an image. So yes, that is our image. So when we play this back, our image is there. The next one we want to track is this clip here, so that we can use something on the second wall. Yeah, so we can start around there. First step, click on the clip, stabilize the footage. Once stabilized, we can add the surface to track. There we have a surface to track. I'll choose the high accuracy setting, and we are on the first frame of our video. We're going to analyze, and we're done analyzing. So if we play this back, our surface is okay. Now next step, link our element. We're going to use the same logo. So when we play this back, our surface is tracked. Just play this from the beginning. There we have it. There we have it. So basically you can play around with this feature. Depending on the nature of the surface, you can adjust the settings to fit what you need. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.